Now, as many gear up for the snow heading our way, a Sussex County woman says preparations in her neighborhood led to a brush fire. Brittany Miller is in the studio tonight after getting a look at the aftermath. Brittany, what'd you see out there?
O'Connor, a woman who witnessed that fire, says her neighbor was putting gas into his generator in case he loses power this weekend. Before he could finish, a fire was ignited. Preparations for an emergency turned into an emergency on Thursday afternoon in Sussex County.
I started hearing explosions.
Samantha Browning says she was in her house when her dog started trying to tell her that something was wrong outside.
Like, Mom, get up, get up. And I thought, what is going on?
Browning says she checked her security cameras and saw what looked like dark clouds dancing across her backyard.
I got up, and by the time I got to my kitchen, I could smell the smoke.
That's when she heard the booms.
There was smoke everywhere, thick smoke. And so I called 911. They said they were already on the way. Somebody else had already called them.
According to Browning, her neighbor had already made the call because the fire started in their backyard.
He was trying to prepare his generator for this upcoming storm. And I guess some gas had spilled out, and then somehow it sparked.
She says the sounds she heard were his propane tanks exploding. Her neighbor's leg caught fire, and soon the flames spread into the 200-acre field behind their homes.
I mean, there was quite a bit of flames kicking up out there, even all the way down the opposite end.
Living in a rural part of Disputanta, Browning says it can take as long as 30 minutes for firefighters to get to their neighborhood. But Thursday, she believes they arrived in the nick of time.
If they had gotten here just a few minutes later and my camper had caught fire, it would have most likely caught my house.
While making her own cold weather preps, Browning says her husband just brought home several propane tanks that she believed were in her shed that caught fire. Luckily, they weren't.
I cannot imagine how bad it would have been if he had put them in this one.
Browning says the Department of Forestry helped with the fire, bulldozing a fire line behind their homes to stop the flames from spreading. Brittany Miller, 13 News Now.
All right, Brittany, thanks for the update. And other neighbors tell us the man whose leg caught fire was sent to the burn center in Richmond, but he is doing well.